Welcome to HDTV. You're not rocking with your boy. Kyrie Irving is reportedly off the grid after announcing he wouldn't play for Nets. Kyrie Irving has been absent from the NBA since last week after he decided to miss his first game with the Nets due to personal reasons. The point guard didn't get into detail, leaving everybody wondering what was happening with him. Not even his head coach was 100% sure about Kyrie's situation, and that has taken us to this moment. He missed 3 games last week due to these personal reasons, and Kyrie is yet to explain what is going on with him. The 28-year-old has been very outspoken in terms of social justice and political matters, and this could be a direct response to the riots that took place at the Capitol last week. Irving's comeback isn't defined yet, and things aren't looking that promising after learning that he is in contact with nobody in the organization at this moment. According to Jason Dumars, Kyrie is off the grid, Jason Dumas. Kyrie is off the grid at this moment, so it's unclear when he will be coming back to play with the Nets. I don't know. I sent him a message, just found out, so I just sent him a message in the last half hour and haven't heard back yet. Nash said on Irving's decision last week, obviously thinking about him and hope all is well, and yeah, it's a private matter. When he decides to return, he will give everybody the answer they need. In the meantime, we only have to wait for Kyrie to come back, and as Nash said, wish he's okay with whatever he's dealing with right now. The Nets lost to the OKC Thunder 129-116 on Sunday, despite Kevin Durant having a great game, and now the team will enter a new week without one of its biggest stars. So Kyrie is off the grid. So basically, Kyrie Irving is missing in action. So what does this mean? Does this mean that Kyrie Irving is he going to continue to play or not? Is he going to play or not? To me, Kyrie Irving is a guy who is a very deep thinker. He's a guy who is to himself, you know, if he's like to his family and basically to himself. The guy's always been like that. He's a recluse. I understand because I'm the same way as Kyrie. I'm a very deep thinker. Sometimes I think too damn much. And is that a problem? Depends on what line of work you're in. We already know they're going to screw the Nets over. So Kyrie not being there, it's going to hurt the Nets because the Nets already have lost Dinwiddie, which was a big blow. Dinwiddie, what he could do is slow the pace of the game down, get guys involved, and when it's time for him to turn up, he could turn up. He could play with the second unit and the first. Now, Karis LeVert is going to have to step up and be the number 2. And the team is going to have to get better, moving the ball. KD just got back. So what I saw from him against OKC, they're still giving it to KD. KD going one-on-one. Then certain plays, KD will move the ball. Like he'll move the ball, and he'll bring the ball up sometimes. He'll play a point guard a little bit, a point forward a little bit, bringing it up, giving it to certain people. Now, Kyrie Irving hasn't spoken to his coach or anybody of the organization. And this is the thing. Kyrie, this is your job. Regardless, I feel you, how you feel. I feel that you're upset. You're pissed off at how everything's going in the Capitol, but you still have an obligation to talk to management. This type of stuff is what all of us was talking about. T was talking about, Uncle Frank was talking about. Your is how will you handle the press coming down on you, or how will you handle the pressure? And this is going to be pressure. The media want to see you fail. Everyone wants to see you guys fail. It's only so much Kevin Durant can do to protect you. It's only so much, because it's going to come a time where they're like, look, man, we have games to play. This is a business, man. This is how it is. But I understand how he felt, where he wanted to basically sit out the bubble and sit out the season and make the owners, that's cool. But you also have to at least let your people know what's going on. Now, I don't know if he has or not. This could just be them just speaking about it, but this could just be them just trying to throw him under the bus to make the narrative continue to grow that he's the villain, like the NBA's trying to paint him as. But at the same time, if you're not talking to your coaches and everything, or talking to the people around you, this does not look good for you. Now, we don't know what's going on with him. But I think what it is he's upset about the Capitol. He's upset that the NBA isn't doing anything to change the racial tension that's going on not only in the NBA, but that's going on in the neighborhoods. They're not speaking up for the black players, when a lot of black players have family members that are in the ghettos and in the projects who are getting harassed every day and treated like crap. And he's probably upset because of how America is, how you let pink folks storm onto the Capitol without being detained, without even being stopped. But if it was a bunch of black people, brothers who look like Kyrie, would even step foot on that lawn, they would have been gunned down. They would have just been shot at. So I understand where he's coming from. So I'm very conflicted in picking which side I'm on. But at the same time, you have to let your bosses know what's going on. Kyrie. Now, what I will say is this. America showed its racism and showed what it is. A bigot, prejudice and racist country. And we have a long ways to go. And it shows that that's a shame that it's 2021 and we're still trying to fight for the rights that two brothers who laid their life on the line for are gone now, that we're still trying to fight for what they were fighting for. And it's just a shame. It's despicable, and I just hope Kyrie has a plan. If your plan is to not play ball no more, or to give up, like you're done with it, and you want to get into activism and everything, you're not going to make the same amount of money, man. But I understand where your heart's at. You're right. All we are is entertainment and tools for them to use and abuse and exploit. And the things we have to learn is that we're not going to get the same love or the same things as they get, because we're the product. And like I said, unless we move to our own place and build our own country, then we're not going to get respected. And it's the truth. So let me know, guys, in the comment section what you think about it. I think you need to contact your bosses. Now if Kyrie's sitting out because of the Capitol and because of the racial tensions that's going on in America, I respect him for that. But also, if we ever did that where we work at, we would get fired. So to me, just give your bosses a shout out, man. That's all I feel that he should do. But let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you like to donate to the page, you can cash at me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you for listening, and we're out. Deezy.